Hey guys, it's Alicia. Today I am going to be making a kind of a skinny version of cashew chicken. This recipe is not only a little bit lighter than your typical version, it is absolutely delicious and packs a ton of flavor to give you a healthy, delicious meal. So what you're gonna need to make this is first, you're gonna need a couple boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I've just cut these into roughly 1-inch pieces. Then you can use pretty much whatever vegetables you want. I'm just using about 16 ounces of mixed mushroom. I've got some mini portobello and just white mushrooms sliced up in here. A couple cups, roughly, of chopped broccoli. And then here I've got a red and an orange pepper cut up. 1 bunch of green onions chopped. I'm probably going to use a couple teaspoons of garlic, 2 or 3. And then of course cashews. These are just unroasted, unsalted cashews. Okay, and then here, this is what I'm going to be using for my sauce. And what's in this is 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You can use rice vinegar. I didn't have it, so I substituted apple cider vinegar. 3 tablespoons low sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons hoisin sauce, 2 tablespoons honey, 2 teaspoons cornstarch, and about a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. And I just combined all those together to make my sauce. And then lastly, you're gonna need some more cornstarch to coat your chicken, a little ground pepper, and some olive oil or vegetable oil to cook your chicken in. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a skillet or a wok, but then you're gonna turn this on medium-high heat, and I'm gonna put probably about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here, and I'm gonna just let this heat up. While my oil is heating up, I've got a Ziploc bag here, and I've got probably a couple tablespoons of cornstarch and I don't know, a little bit of pepper, probably 1/4 teaspoon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take my chicken here and I'm gonna put it in this bag, and then I'm gonna just close this bag up and shake this all up in here. And that's kind of what it looks like. You just want to get them all coated. And I went ahead and added probably another tablespoon to this to make it more like 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, because I wanted to make sure this got well coated. Okay, my oil is nice and hot, so now what I'm gonna do is place about half of my chicken in here. And try not to burn myself when I'm doing it. My oil got a little bit too hot, but it's still okay. So what you want to do with this is just brown it slightly. You don't need to cook it completely through because it is going to be cooked more later. But I kind of get nervous when it comes to chicken, so I do like to cook mine pretty much completely through. Okay, this has been cooking about 5-6 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and test it and make sure it's cooked all the way through. And that's definitely overdone at 189. So, I'm gonna pull these out. And I'm just gonna stick these on a plate for now. And then I'm going to repeat the process with the remaining chicken. Chicken all cooked, so now I'm going to add just a little bit more olive oil to my same pan, and then I'm going to just toss in my broccoli and my bell peppers, and I'm going to just cook these for probably about 5 minutes, just until they start to soften. Okay, I've let this cook for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add my mushrooms, my green onions, and a couple teaspoons of minced garlic. And now I'm gonna just stir this all up, and I'm gonna let this cook for probably just a couple minutes to get the mushrooms softening just a little bit. It's been a couple minutes, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the chicken back in here. And my cashews. And stir fry sauce. Now I'm gonna just mix this all together. And I'm gonna let this cook for another few minutes so that the cashews have a chance to kind of soften up a bit and the sauce will thicken up a little bit. Okay, I let this cook for about 5 minutes and the cashews are softened and the sauce has thickened a little bit, so it is ready to eat. And here I have it plated up on a little bit of brown rice. Like I said, this is basically just a little bit lighter version of your traditional cashew chicken, and it's actually quite a healthy meal with all the vegetables in here and not all that heavy breading that you can get sometimes with cashew chicken. And the taste is just absolutely delicious. My kids actually like this too, which is always a plus because, again, great way to get a ton of veggies into them. I've sprinkled a little bit of red pepper on the top of this. If you want to add pepper into the sauce, you can, but my kids don't like anything hot, so I leave it out and then just add it after the fact. This recipe is absolutely delicious, good for you, and is a hit with my family. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.